What is that, brake fluid? Wow, they even tell you where it is. In the cars that I drive, they don't even have brake fluid.
You can't slide, you can't drive!
Yeah!
That's it!
That's dangerous operation. That's criminal. Whether it's private property or not, that's criminal.
Rum, 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 I'm an idiot. Rum, rum, rum.
You actually think this is gonna make power?
A little bit. It's pretty easy install. Not a big one. Straightforward. When you can get a few horsepower with tiny effort, why not?
So what, this is a throttle spacer, right? Not an
Yeah,
adapter.
if you zoom inside, this shiny part here is a spacer. It brings more airflow, kind of directed toward the engine. Beside the amount of volume of the air, it's more directed, so it has those two benefits.
So not necessarily more air, but better airflow.
A little bit of more air, but more of the flow. I mean, it focuses more on the flow, but it does bring a little bit more air, just a little bit.
So a little bit more air, a little bit more power, huh?
Yeah, why not?
How long has this taken you so far for one side?
One side, less than 15 minutes.
Oh,
Just
really?
sampling, putting it out.
So real quick install.
Looking for tools takes more time, but yeah, overall 15 minutes each side, half an hour install. Good to go.
Hey. So wait, what do you think about the throttle spacer?
They basically need some space or distance to direct the airflow, and if you see in the picture, those these half a circle need space to actually direct the air passing. Their main purpose is directing the air, going everywhere. Kind of diffuser in the back.
Okay.
Very small scale.
So it's
That
aero
tiny
for your
spot.
intake?
It's not diffuser for your intake, it just works same as diffuser.
Do you think that this will actually improve the power?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It says 12 horsepower. They can't lie about that. It's on the box.
You really don't think they'd lie about that?
But the
No,
volume of the
because it
air is
says
the
up
same.
to 12 horsepower.
Oh,
so from-
see, that's
So it
smart.
Depends
I
what
didn't
your
read it.
depends what your supporting mods are.
So from half
So if you have a fully built motor with a turbo, you can get maybe up to 12 horsepower.
Maybe. Possibly, yeah. No, but you see, it's the science behind it, Mr. Engineer. You don't get it?
The amount of
It's the way the air is gonna travel into the car.
the amount of air is the
What
same
the
though,
fuck
right?
is this? You don't put this on a Supra. That's what you don't do.
And the only function is directing more
This
air.
is to make the air come in a swirl.
Yeah.
Rather than to come in straight. And apparently there's a science behind it. I'd have to look it up. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, but when there's a benefit of the air coming in a swirl rather
Knowing the
than straight.
rightful
Air turbulence on the airplane, you know, when you go.
turbulence is a resistance kind of. This is against that. Against it.
Your air goes much smoother.
For the bullet,
What is fucking bullshit?
You know what air means in Arabic?
air,
Yeah.
air in Arabic.
Yeah. Air it means the air goes in smoother.
guys can know.
Zip there, that's the smallest, you know?
Alright, so after all the debating, we've come to the conclusion on Summit Racing. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? Summit Racing. Rigid bore throttle body spacers are used with multi-port injection. These spacers improve throttle response, low to mid-range power, and fuel economy. They accomplish this by speeding up and spinning the air as it enters the engine. So I guess Salim was right. These little bumpers right here help improve the airflow and speed up the air coming into the engine. Kinda lit, kinda lit.
Well, I'm thinking about Bernoulli principle.
What's Bernoulli's principle?
If air is traveling faster, it has less pressure. So if it spins it up,
Less pressure?
it does.
That sounds backwards to me.
Bring me 2 untouched piece of paper. I'll show you in front of the camera.
Here, just take this paper.
That is not untouched. I have that.
Why does it have to be untouched?
Like clean, kind of. That's
What?
bent,
What?
shrunk.
Oh, why? You gonna write on it or you gonna make it like an airplane?
I'm gonna make science experiment.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Here you go, sir. Your 2 pieces of paper.
Thank you.
I really want to see what you're gonna do with that to explain this.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
When air travels faster between 2 papers, by less pressure, they're gonna, well, you guess if I blow in between them, what's gonna happen?
In between the paper,
Yeah. It's
It's-
gonna blow like this, right?
it's gonna like, yeah, push them out.
Okay, look at it. See?
It like brings them
They
together.
go together.
Wait, what is
Faster
this?
air has less pressure and it collapses them.
So are you saying that like when there's fast air flowing, it creates like a vacuum behind it, kind of?
Pretty much.
Yeah?
When it spins and directed, it brings more air after itself.
Oh.
So a lot more airflow you're gonna experience.
Science.
Here. Oh yes. Done, baby. Finished.
Satisfying.
Yes, sir.
So now what? You gotta start it up and make sure nothing's leaking?
Things leaking, but yeah, I'm gonna start it up.
Okay, I just want to hear it start, to be honest.
Loud noises!
I was not expecting that at all. What do you think of that, Harmon?
I'm almost deaf right now.
Bro, that scared the shit out of me. Think about me. I was standing right behind it. I thought
you
I thought it was gonna be quiet.
You can feel the airflow now, eh? That's why it's so...
Yo, guy, you couldn't have warned me?
I had no clue.
Bro, that scared the crap out of me. Like,
And I knew that's a modified sound, not a false sound.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of anything. It was so cool though. Your face. You
bro,
need
I
another
wasn't
camera on
expecting
top
it.
of your camera
Yo,
facing you.
legit, I do. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I thought this car was like when you look at it, like, it doesn't have like any aftermarket wheels or anything. It's got like louvers in a wing, no like body kit, nothing. I'm like, all right, it's probably stock, whatever. And then he starts it up, and I'm pretty sure like I'm from my left side now. This car's
Something on the ramp there, bud.
What's on the ramp there, bud? Oh my God, it's a piece of bud. Get that off, bud. You're good, bud.
Imagine I just lay it dusty.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. It's been great hanging out with you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next time on TooFast TV. Peace.
TooFast TV.
Hey.
Yeah.
He already knows what it is.
I know what it is.
Yankish.
So high off this rubber.
Your laughter gets every time.
Can't slide. You can't drive. It is what it is.
The gun goes.
The light goes.
Yeah.
Uncle goes, yeah. Salim.
Hey.